Stefan Georgievic is a talented high school student from a small industrial town in Pennsylvania. His main goal is to break out of the gray routine and secure a better future for himself. He plays for the high school soccer team and hopes that an athletic scholarship will be his ticket to college. Living in a city where factories determine the fate of most people pressures Stefan to strive for more. His family lives modestly, his father and brother work in the factory, and he realizes that if he stays here, the same fate awaits him. Stefan is passionate about soccer and believes in his abilities. His coach Nickerson is a strict but determined man who also sees potential in Stefan. However, there are often tense moments between them, as the coach is known for being tough and ambitious. Nickerson wants not only wins for the team, but also recognition for himself, which puts extra pressure on the players. Stefan believes that the coach sometimes puts his own interests above the interests of the team, and this causes him to protest internally. Despite the disagreement, Stefan realizes that Nickerson is a key figure on his path to earning an athletic scholarship. Stefan's friend Lisa works as a waitress and dreams of a different life. She supports his ambitions, but also fears that if he leaves, their relationship won't survive the distance. Lisa is a kind and caring girl who tries to be a support for Stefan. However, she has her own doubts and fears about their future. Sometimes she feels that her dreams remain in the background as Stefan's entire focus is on soccer and college. The soccer season is coming to a close and one of the most important matches is looming, which could decide the fate of many players. For Stefan and his team, this is an opportunity to prove themselves in front of college scouts. Nickerson demands full commitment, and the workouts are becoming increasingly grueling. At one point, Stefan gets into an argument with the coach, demanding justice for his teammates. He believes that Nickerson is making decisions that prevent other players from getting a chance to be noticed. This clash increases the tension between the two. On the eve of a crucial match, the team gathers at a party to relax and take their minds off the pressure. Stefan and Lisa spend time together discussing their plans for the future. Lisa confesses that she is afraid of losing him if he leaves. She talks about her feelings, sharing her worries that their dreams could go down different paths. Stefan tries to reassure her, assuring her that they'll find a way to keep their relationship alive, but deep down he's not sure their love will stand the test either. The next day comes the long-awaited match. The game is intense, with both teams putting their best foot forward. Stefan shows his best qualities, demonstrating not only physical strength but also strategic thinking. However, the match ends in failure. Stefan's team is defeated, and Nickerson blames the players for their lack of discipline and commitment. After the game, there is a fierce argument between Stefan and the coach. Stefan accuses Nickerson of caring more about his reputation than the future of his players. He also mentions that the coach's decisions cost many teammates their chance to be noticed by scouts. This altercation becomes a turning point. Nickerson kicks Stefan off the team in a rage, which puts an end to his hopes of getting an athletic scholarship. For Stefan, this is a real blow. Back home, he faces the wrath of his family, who believe it is his own fault for missing his chance. Stefan's brother reminds him that now he has no choice but to go to work in a factory like everyone else. Stefan feels cornered. He realizes that he has shattered his own dreams with his actions, but he also realizes that he cannot accept the injustice. Lisa tries to support Stefan, but they are also at odds. She believes that his pride and temper have prevented him from maintaining his relationship with his coach. Stefan, in turn, feels that she doesn't understand how important it is for him to stay true to his principles. At this point, he begins to wonder what is really important to him: success at any cost or his own integrity. Meanwhile, Nickerson also experiences the consequences of their conflict. He realizes that his ambitions and methods sometimes hurt not only the team, but himself as well. He begins to realize that he may have been too harsh on Stefan, who was merely trying to protect himself and his comrades. Nickerson sees Stefan as a reflection of his own youthful maximalism and wonders if he could have done things differently. Stefan decides not to give up. He begins to look for other ways to get into college. He reaches out to his teachers, friends, and even former rivals for guidance or advice. This process shows his tenacity and willingness to fight for his dreams. However, doors close in front of him one after another. Each rejection only strengthens his determination but also makes him re-evaluate his priorities. One day Stefan accidentally runs into Coach Nickerson. A frank conversation takes place between them. Stefan admits that he regrets some of the things he said, but also explains why he felt hurt. Nickerson, in turn, admits that he could have been more empathetic and attentive to his players. This dialogue becomes a moment of reconciliation. Nickerson decides to give Stefan a second chance and helps him get in touch with one of his college acquaintances. Through this help, Stefan is given the opportunity to try out for the position. He goes to a screening where he again shows his ability and commitment. His passion for soccer and drive to succeed impresses the coaches, and he finally receives an offer of admission. This moment becomes the culmination of a long journey of hardship and self-discovery for him. Before leaving for college, Stefan says goodbye to Lisa. They promise each other to keep in touch, but both realize that their relationship will now change. This parting moment is full of emotion, but also gives them both hope that they can find their place in life even if their paths part. Stefan leaves with a sense of relief and joy, but also with the realization that there is a new phase ahead of him, full of challenges and opportunities.